conclusory remarks.
Can you hear me? Network issues? Honorable Newton, can you hear me?
Dibal, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're back. You're back. Sorry, you've got
I'm
off a bit.
back.
So, yes, if you could just
Okay.
dial back to what you're saying so that we can pick up from your left briefly.
Okay. I was saying, allow me to comment on what Honorable Sosion was said, and the question that was raised by your colleague about whether the Ruto must go chants are expected to subside or to go in the very near future. And it's my I've listened to Honorable Sosion, enumerating the projects that this government has done and the very many things that are.
All right, Honorable Newton, I think you're going off a grid again. Network challenges, these things happen. Can you hear me? Honorable Newton? Honorable Newton?
Amepotea.
What up?
Are you back? Oh yeah. Sorry about that. I know these things happen whenever you're joining us. So we lost a bit of you. If you could continue, please. Now we can get you. Can you hear me?
You can get me. Yes, I'm hearing you through and through. I was telling you that the problem that is causing this Ruto must go chance. For me, I think it.
Oh, so it's so unfortunate that we can't get you, Honorable Newton, clearly. Maybe you need to sign off and sign in again. Maybe that could actually make some
And also, guys, let's
difference.
try to be stationary when we are broadcasting. Like if it's your turn to speak on the panel, try to be stationary and then start moving again once you're done with the submission. That would be a good recommendation. Thank you.
All right. Honorable Newton is still having challenges. He's muted. So as long as can you hear us, Honorable Newton? Unmute. We try and see if it's stable now. It is still smart. Continue.
You can hear me.
Yes. Thank you.
You know,
Or
the
maybe
interruptions are also interrupting the interruptions are also interrupting my line of thinking, but it's okay. If you can hear me now. So I was telling you, these must go slogans are coming because of the abuses of human rights. You know, talk of abductions and killings of young people. Talk of an angry president who is.
Oh my. Honorable John Newton, I think we'll come back to you just momentarily. It seems to be on and off. So, as you say, also is affecting your track of thought. So, as soon as we have that stabilized, I think it will work out. Sorry about that. I think he's dropped out a bit, so he will be joining us momentarily. In the meantime, can we hear from Kabando or Kabando? Good evening, sir. Good to see you. How are you?
Can you see me?
I can see you.
I can hear you, but I cannot see you. Anyway, thank you very much, my brother Debal Enea, for the invitation second time to converse here. I haven't been following the earlier discussants or the panelists, so I cannot respond to what has been said by others. I would like to just comment on one line for 2 or 3 minutes or less, and that is the importance of young people. And we don't say this, rather I don't say this in our 20s, in our late teenage, when we participated. And now we are older people who have had opportunity to be assigned by the public through elections, certain responsibilities at the local and national level, and also to participate in transitions of leadership, both the corporate and the political. And it is important for us to accept that we have had our hiccups, we have had our challenges. Like myself, because we should accept when one is, hedged on this sector, not to be apologetic, governed, how people are led, how people receive accountability, how systems of transparency and good governance are put in place at the lowest level in the community, even in family unit and the clan unit and the ethnic group unit and the geo placement are all accept that the alertness, the awareness, the consciousness that is happening among young people is largely because we who have been there, and I say we, including myself, have failed in certain areas. And if you are a parent or you have achieved an age where you can call yourself an old person, 45 years, well, you can say you are still in your mid-age. But when you hit 50, like myself, we should accept to listen to young people, including in our homes. I gave I gave an example of those that we are calling kings in age when we started listening to Leo katika bunge. I was starting up to him because I did start up to him some time back when he walked proudly to go and terminate the services of the managing director of Kenya Airports Authority. And I said, this is wrong. It was predetermined. It was premeditated. They even called me a tribalist. I don't know how and where and when one can receive such description just because you have raised a public policy issue, a public matter. So today I just want to talk about this matter of conversation that has dominated this country since last year. It is so crude and so inhuman and so cruel. It's gruesome. That is emanating from the young people is because it is precipitated. Yesterday morning, I posted a comment about than half of the budget in the hardest times ever on matter. You should know that a lot of there is a crisis with the university lecturers. Every I receive a lot of CVs from my neighbors up country, from my networks, from friends, sometimes from strangers who are looking for assistance for job placement. You can see when there's an announcement that there are 2 vacancies at the National Parliament. One time there was 4 days lines, 4 days straight from Parliament buildings, Continental House, all the way to Haile Selassie at the Harabi Avenue. And you saw recently when some guys were being employed in Mombasa Road, over 4,000 people turned up to look for jobs. Those are people with families. I'm telling you the cases we deal with. Sometimes you don't know whether to continue responding to these SMSs. They are young girls, young mothers, they have 2 children. They are young couples, a man and their wife. They have a child or 2 or 3. You know, there is a young man who is not able to handle. And also in my not very active Facebook, 90% of my remarks and activities and messaging that I did was about young people. Because at that time, in only 3 months, that is in March, April, and May of 2022, we had lost over 80 young people in Nyeri in different villages because of suicide cases. Axia, the newspaper, the Guardian newspaper of London, wrote a case about how 500 young men around the country, this Republic of Kenya, had committed suicide. So he had gone global. In 2021, over 500 people in less than 90 days again. And 90 days, I'm talking about the following year within my county, County 0. It is also as a consequence of maybe community counseling and guidance systems falling apart. But the bottom line is that opportunities, lack of opportunities, limitation of resources, okay, suppression of people's income streams. So you have sold land, you have sold the cows and all that. You have taken 5 of your offspring, your children, to college, and some of them have even 2 degrees, master. is a national disaster, and he is a poster boy of shame in Kenya, and he is a stigma. See a minister making barely 48 hours ago, or Muslim event, putting his hands in the pocket on his jacket, both hands, both the left and right hand in the pocket of his jacket, and the policeman in plain clothes, his security guard, coming with a brown envelope. Joho, the minister for it is being brought by a security person. You ask, was it crazy? In most times when I would do any fundraising, personal motives. He holds a position
Just for the
yes,
interest of the,
let
one of actually it's one of our topics that we're talking to today, where NIS has that was spoken, and also we had like NIS. Is this a global that getting closer to the wananchi, and of course we it is sensationalism that actually if you can send me an invite or my co-host as well. Network. Horrible Junior. Horrible Junior too.
the comment by the CDF